Hey, so if you're watching this, you're probably thinking about trying Pathsocial, right? Or maybe you already paid and you're like, yo, is this even doing anything? Either way, stick around. So yeah, I kept seeing Pathsocial pop up everywhere. Google search, YouTube reviews, Reddit threads, always the same promise. Real organic growth, AI targeting, safe followers, blah, blah, blah. It sounded legit. The site looked polished. And honestly, I was tired of wasting time trying to grow manually. So I figured, screw it. Let me try it for 30 days and see what happens. I paid, signed up, connected my Instagram, and just waited. First couple days, I started getting followers. I was like, okay, cool. Maybe this is one of the few tools that actually does something. I think I got about 500 followers total. But here's the problem. They were all trash. Like private accounts, no profile pics, 0 posts. Some were following 8,000 random people. A few had usernames like user1248839. Straight bot vibes. I checked my posts, no new likes, no new comments, not even a spike in story views. It was just fake growth. Literally empty numbers. Looked good on the surface, but under the hood, dead. And the worst part, it started making my account look fake. I messaged support, just to ask like, what's going on? Took them 3 or 4 days to reply. And the message was so generic, I knew they didn't even read what I said. It was just some canned answer about natural growth fluctuations or whatever. Your tool just sold me 500 fake followers. What fluctuations are we even talking about? So yeah, at that point, I was just done. But while I was researching alternatives, I found this other tool. Not through ads, not through Google. I saw someone drop the name in a random YouTube comment. It was called Wolfgrowth. Looked pretty low-key at first, not flashy, not spammy, but the way it works, way different. So yeah, real quick, the way it works is you basically use this tool to automatically view like thousands of people's Instagram stories every single day. And these aren't just random people either. You can target specific users based on like who they follow, the hashtags they use, or even their location. And because they see that you viewed their story, a bunch of them get curious, check out your profile, and if your content's solid, boom, you get real followers from that. All right, so like, this is where it gets kind of interesting. On first glance, their pricing might look a little more expensive or whatever, but if you actually look at it like their Wolf Plus plan, the smallest one, it's $99 a month. And honestly, it includes pretty much everything you need to actually grow your account properly. Like it's not just viewing random stories. It lets you view tens of thousands of stories a day from super targeted people. You can also do follow for follow, liking posts, all that stuff. And the best part, you don't have to give anyone else access to your account. You literally just log in to the Wolfgrowth dashboard, connect your Instagram, and you're good. It's all in your hands. So here's how it works. After you sign up, you'll get an email with your login. And once you're inside the dashboard, the first thing you'll want to do is add your Instagram account. You just go to connect new account, type in your username and password. And yeah, I know people are always sketched about entering their password, but it's like connected through the Instagram API or something. It's basically like logging into the actual app. They don't see your password. Just make sure when it asks for verification, you pick email. That's the cleanest way. Once you're connected, your account shows up in the dashboard, and from there, the real magic starts. So the most important feature is called the Mass Story Engager Pro. And once you click on your account inside there, you'll see a bunch of settings, like tons. You can target followers of other accounts, hashtags, people who liked specific posts, people from specific locations. Like let's say you've got a business in LA or New York, you can literally target people just from there, or people from the Explore page. Then you can choose what kind of story actions it'll do, view stories, like stories, vote on polls, do sliders, quizzes, the whole thing. Like there's no cap to it. It's wild. Now, there's also a section for like mass interactions. You can technically do follow for follow or mass likes and comments. I personally don't use that stuff. I just do stories, but it's there if you want it. Personally, I just focus on viewing and liking tens of thousands of stories every day. And that alone already gets me like 200, 300, sometimes even 400 followers a day on one account. It works insanely well. So anyway, when you're setting it up, the first thing is choosing your targets. This is key. I'd say the easiest way to get started is just by targeting based on followers. Like, pick big accounts in your niche whose audience you want and let Wolfgrowth go after them. Now, what's cool is it doesn't just target anyone following those accounts. The AI actually analyzes their audience and only engages with the ones who are super active, like people who comment and like a lot people who actually view that account's stories. So you're not wasting actions on dead followers or bots. Once your targets are set up, scroll down and activate view stories and like stories. Don't mess with the other settings unless you know what you're doing. And the default settings are optimized. Also, you can also do polls, quizzes, sliders, and like. If you want to get extra fancy, but just know if you start doing that, people might DM you because you interacted with their stories. Some people love it. Some people are like, WTF. It just depends. But the views and likes, totally safe. Now, once all that's done, scroll down, click activate, then hit save. That's it. You're now viewing thousands of stories every single day on autopilot. And if you want to check how it's performing, there's a stats tab. And it'll show you how many stories you viewed, how many you liked, and even how many new followers you got that day. Like just the other day, I got around 250 followers on one account, and it viewed over 30,000 stories. That's from one day. And get this, I don't even post on that account. Like I literally haven't made a post in months and stories either. Still pulling hundreds of followers a day just from story actions. On my niche accounts where I actually post, it's even more like 800 to 1,000 a day. It's crazy. Compare that to something like Pathsocial, where you have to give them your login and they just like do follow for follow or newsletter blasts or whatever. And if those methods don't get you the followers they promised, they'll just top it off with fake ones behind the scenes. You're paying for real growth, but if it doesn't hit the number, boom, they add bots. I've seen it. You don't want that. So yeah, if you're still thinking about trying Pathsocial, don't. Save your money, save your time. It looks good on the outside, but under the hood, it's just a follower dump. If you actually want growth, the like real engagement, real people, real results, Wolfgrowth is the only thing I've used that didn't feel like a scam. Links in the description, or maybe in the pinned comment too. That's it. Peace.